Any discussion? Seeing none, we're going to move on to House Bill 819. Chair's recommendation is to pass with a House Draft 1. We're going to put an effective date of January 1st, 2050. That way we can make sure, we have a little bit of control of the bill, we can make sure it comes back to us in conference. Should the Senate do things substantially different than us. But I think for the majority, pretty much the content of the bill, I think that's going to be taken up by the Judiciary Chair. So from the human services aspect of it, I think this is important. We should pass it out. We're just going to have a safeguard in there by putting an effective date so it comes back to us. And in the committee report, if we could just note the comments by the Public Defender's Office. We just want to let the Judiciary Chair know, kind of give them a heads up of what's coming up. I have been in talks with the judge here, so I think if you see major amendments, it will probably come from his committee. Our committee shouldn't do that. I think for human services, it's pretty easy. Chair's recommendation is to pass this measure with an HD1. We're just going to effect the effective date.
Chair, can I ask a question or a request?
Sure.
That in the committee report, I mean, we received testimony from Judge Wong, but maybe at the next hearing, if such a hearing is presented, that maybe we have a request that someone from the family court be present to be able to give us statistics.
Did you want to, well, yeah, we can only put in the committee report what we have before us. Actually, that's a good idea, Rapalani. And the reason why is we just want to share with the Judiciary Chair as much information as we can so he can make the correct decisions. So,
could we also note in the committee report the comments by the Office of the Public Defender regarding the additional alternative language that maybe the Judiciary Committee consider imposing a time limit? And I guess, Chair, the reason why I asked this is because I felt that we didn't have enough information here. There were questions raised for me. You know, I think that this bill can be improved, and certainly something that we should continue to pursue.
sure.
But we certainly need to have more information about what's going on in other states and what we can do to strike a balance.
Okay. For our staff personnel, if we can follow Repalati's lead, I had mentioned earlier that we're going to pass with an HD1 simply to change the effective date to January 1st, 2050. But on the committee reports, I did mention that we're going to use the comments by the Public Defender's Office. To expand upon that, Repalati had said that Tanaki had mentioned some other things that may have been outside of the scope of his written comments. Repalati also wanted information from the Judiciary, Judge Wong, to also go to the Chair of Judiciary. So if, in the committee report, if we can indicate that we would be actively seeking such information, assuming we get it in a timely manner, we can provide that, forward that to the Chair of Judiciary so that he can make a very well-informed decision should he hear this bill. Okay.
Thank you, Chair.
Sure. And thank you for the comments. Members, any other comments or discussion?
Chair, the comments of the victim's family, were those verbal or do you have something in writing? I noticed there wasn't any request.
I apologize, Milani. Yeah, you could. For whatever reason, I don't have your written comments.
I emailed it last minute this morning.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine. Then it'll be part of the record. Thank you so much. Anything else, members? Okay. Again, the Chair's recommendation pass House Bill 819 with an HD1. Mr. Vice Chair, can you please take a vote?
Okay, members, this is a roll call vote for House Bill 819 relating to crime. Chair's recommendation is to pass with amendments. Chair Mizuno?
Aye.
Vice Chair votes aye. Representative Velati?
Aye.
Representative Bertram?
Aye.
Representative Nishimoto?
Aye.
Chair Yamane?
Aye.
Representative Ward?
Aye.
Mr. Chair, all ayes, the motion moves forward.
Thank you very much. This concludes our hearing. Thank you, we're now adjourned.